Welcome back to Crawl Space Encounters. Here we go. We got another one. Look at this insulation right here. More chipmunks. All this urine. They get up here and they play, knocking down all the insulation. Look at this, leaning up on a gas line. Not good. Look at all that weight on this gas line. Right on top of your HVAC system. I can actually hear the furnace go off. That's somewhat of a fire hazard. Gotta be careful. This HVAC system is already pretty old. It's got some time on it. Some moisture problems underneath it too. Got duct lines coming down, falling down here. More insulation leaning on some PVC pipes. Look at all that insulation just falling down. This is duct line just laying here. Golly. Look at that. Insulation just falling down on all your electrical lines. These chipmunks get in here and they start messing around. Just not a big fan of the insulation. Sorry. Not in this region. We got them just chipmunks out here, a lot of trees. They find a place. Look at this. Just insulation just leaning up on the copper lines. This is a really big crawl space. Absolutely huge crawl space. Folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about these videos. Got a lot of them. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, leaving me some comments, some interesting things. But this is a massive, massive house. This crawl space probably is about, I would have to say, 2,600 square feet. More insulation falling down. See, that insulation is probably a little combination between the moisture. See the moisture right there? Water is coming in through the foundation. That's all dried up water. That probably rained maybe about a week ago. More insulation just falling down, leaning up on the electrical lines. That gets heavy. That's why you got all this fungus growth. That is a wood destroying fungi. Eventually that does turn into wood rot. You see how the water comes into the foundation walls right there. Right there, that lower part of the bricks. The outside ground is probably about 16 inches above that lower brick. More insulation falling down. Look at that moisture. Look at that HVAC line just covered in mildew and fungus. God, it's disgusting. Look at that. Ugh. You can't tell me you're not breathing that in. There's got to be some little holes inside that pipe where you're just breathing that stuff in. You don't realize all the particles floating around inside this crawl space. This finds its way in the house. It really does. Breathe what's in down here. The insulation just falling down. That piece of insulation just saturated. Yeah, it's disgusting. Leaning up on some electrical lines. Look at the way they put on that line. Just ripped it off the little nails that hold it up. Just leaning down. Now you can see the water coming in right through the bricks. Look at that. All that's water. Hasn't rained in a week, over a week. Right there. There's a hill coming into the house, so you gotta always check that before you buy a house. Look at all that mineral deposit on the copper lines. Starts getting eaten up. You know you got a leak. You won't notice you even have a leak down there for God knows how long. So you start getting your water bills. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You know, I see a lot of crawl spaces, and this house is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Duct lines just covered in dirt, dust, dirt. More insulation just leaning up on the copper pipes. That's eventually going to bust and spray around. Guys, I really want to thank you so much for hanging out with my channel. This is our channel. Educate us. People, you know, just want to let you see what's going on in these houses. That's so important. This is just not a very healthy environment down here. Look at that insulation. Just nasty. Take care of the crawl spaces. They're super important. Peace. See ya.